Hello. Here we are, another month, July. We are 7 months into 2024. So we are actually entering the second half of this year. Crazy how fast it's going and has been going. So I'm going to be just kind of doing an overall general reading for the big energies for the month of July. And please take what resonates, leave the rest. And just know that if you're finding me, I appreciate you. Thank you for the likes, the subscribes, the notification bells, the comments. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I truly appreciate each and every one of you who are finding me, who have been with me, and who are here. So thank you so much. So July, holy cow, it's my birthday month actually, really kind of cool. So I will be 54 this year. It's craziness. It's craziness. So, overarching energy for July 2024, please. Whew. Oh, fruition. Look at that. Things are coming into abundance and coming together, and I'm hearing the word budding. So growing, coming into manifestation, things really starting to show up in July in some way for you. So this feels very abundant energy, very prosperous energy, very manifestation energy for July. Really, really awesome for our Leos out there. Yes, this is a month to embody self-love. Love yourself. Know that you are worthy, that you deserve whatever is showing up in this time of receiving bounty. Accept it. Accept it. Look at that. Those beautiful overarching energies coming in for the month of July. Holy cow. That's really, really awesome. So, all right. So we're going to set these right up here. All right. So July. I'm actually being drawn to use. So that was the Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. And now I'm being called to use the Guardian Angel Messages by Radley Valentine to kind of dig in to July for us. So yeah, let's see what we got for July. I can't believe it. Really can't believe it. All right. Let's see what spirit, our spirit guides, our angels. These are the angel. Yeah. You've been through it. You've had realization. You've had some life changes. Liberation. You're being liberated. You have been liberated from something. So July is you kind of coming through the transformation. So whatever you've been going through, whatever has been changing, whatever you're realizing or being liberated from, this is big life change. This Tower card in this deck is big life change. Some of you are on the other side of a breakup. A dissolution of marriage, a partnership, business, stepping away from your career, going in a whole, like, big life changes have happened up into this point, up into this month. And so now this month is where you see that life change. You see, no matter what the situation was, because this is the Tower, right? It happened maybe unexpectedly or suddenly. Maybe wasn't what you wanted at that time. You thought you could keep it together. There's a feeling here of like, I thought we could work it out, or I thought I could make the change, or I thought I could. And when I say make the change, it makes it's not this transformation change. It's the change of like, I can play small, or I can be what you want me to be, or It just feels like Spirit was like, no, there's no more of that. There's no more of you not evolving, not growing. Oh my gosh, look, 3 major arcanas just fell out with July is huge, guys. July is huge. Huge. Transformation, and then we got the release card. Endings, transformation, freedom. Look at that. You've been through it. You've been through it. For some of you, this has been the end of a pattern, the end of a cycle, a generational pattern, a generational cycle of lack mentality or addiction or abuse or for the first 6 months of this year, you really did go through it. Things ended, things changed. There was huge transformation. You are now realizing why it all had to happen. And this month, you're taking the action now into the thing that is bringing you on the other side of this transformation, this life change, this realization, this release of the karmic cycle, of the karmic pattern. You are the phoenix rising this month. It's a fire sign month. This is Leo's month, right? So you are releasing. And because I think Leo starts more at the end of July, I know most of July is Cancer. For some of you, you're not going to feel this until the end of the month. You're not going to feel the abundance or be able to take the action in the way that you want to until maybe closer to the end of the month. But yeah, you are the phoenix rising this month from whatever this transformation was in the first 6 months of this year. So now it is time for you to create the new. For some of you, you might be starting a family or having a baby. But for the rest of us, it's going to be more about creating something for ourselves, something brand new. So for some of us, we're creating a new home. We're creating a new career. Or maybe we're creating a new product, or we're creating a new business, or we're creating just another new version of ourselves. We don't accept the old anymore. So July is going to feel very transformative, but you really are overcoming some very big obstacles and challenges in this month. For some of you, there's going to be some really big opportunities landing in your lap. That's why you're the phoenix rising out of the ashes. There's going to be people around you going, how did they survive that? How did they pull themselves out of that? How did that happen? Right? But it's because you've been going through it. You've been going through it. So this month, you're going to be inspired to take an action, to start creating whatever it is that you've been wanting to create or you've been building to create. The momentum has been building for you to start creating. It's going to look very different for each and every one of you. For some of you, you're just building that inner self-love that's allowing you to step into your power. For others of you, it really is taking a big leap of faith and starting a new business or committing to a relationship, whatever it is. But it's brand new, whatever you're starting or whatever you're committing to, whatever you're building. Look at that. Here's the 4th card that came out. Justice, fairness, the law, karma. Yeah. Something karmically is being returned to you this month. So for some of you, there is going to be some money coming to you or meeting that most compatible soulmate. An apology from someone who really did you dirty. and take that however you want. I mean, for some of you, it's like, okay, we can have a relationship in some way. Won't look the same like it did before, but we can have a relationship in some way. And for some of you, you're just going to say thank you and move on, right? So again, take these messages how they resonate for your personal situation, because these are very general messages. But the July is bringing it. It's bringing it. It's bringing it. Bring in the abundance, the prosperity, but you've got to do the work. You've got to do the work. Look at this. Where is it? It says action. You've got to do the work, right? So you got to make the phone call. You got to actually write the thing. You actually got to learn the technology. Like you've got to do something, right? But it is going to give you that karmic reward, that fairness. I'm hearing return to sender. So however that resonates for you, for whoever that resonated with, you might be receiving something where it's just return to sender. You don't have to accept it. So it might be a very like backward or backhanded apology or backhanded compliment. Don't even address it. Just return to sender. But you're coming into love this month. Self-love, love, abundant love. So for those of you who've really been single for a minute, and maybe, very on purpose, right? Very on purpose. We need one more card. We only got 4. Let's see what the 5th card wants to be for July. Oh, we got 2. Ace of Fire, opportunity, creativity, action. There it is. I mean, that's just validation. It's just validation. Look at it. They're almost the same words. And that's the Ace of Fire coming in, which I believe is the Ace of Wands in a traditional tarot. So yeah, it's time. It's time to step into your purpose. It's time to create your dream, your vision, your life in the way that you want it to be. Really, really allowing things to show up for you. Really allowing things to come into your experience. But again, this is this, you have to do something, right? We have to do something. So you're going to have to take some kind of action. Look at that. You're going to have to actually do something. So again, whether it's learning the technology for what it is you want to create, or you really have to learn how to start a business, or you got to pick up the phone when they call, right? Something. But opportunities, windfalls. Yeah, this month, this is what's out of here. 10 of Fire, overworked, stressed, imbalanced. This is where, this is the energy that you're done with. You're done with. You're going to feel excited. You're going to feel motivated. That sun energy in July, right after the summer solstice, after all of these solar flares coming in, just a lot of beautiful energy has been really, really coming in to shift us, and it is shifting us. And in July, something is coming in, but it's not a passive. It's not a passive. You're going to have to do what you're being inspired to do, or what you have been feeling like you need to do. Even if you set, aside an hour a day to work on it. If you do that every day, that's 365 hours in a year, right? You get something accomplished in 365 hours. I know you can. So, karmic release, justice, fruition, things coming into your experience that are going to help you move forward in a positive way. Abundance, things that help you, money, opportunities, people, whatever it is. In some way, something is coming in this month. Are you ready to receive it? Are you ready to receive it?